I normally use powder makeup, so I have to use brushes, and so it gets everywhere. I have to clean my brushes, the powder spills. So what I love about Belletto is it's so easy. You just turn on the compressor, pour in the makeup, and spray it on. And it's fast and it's fun.
I tend to have a little bit of pink in my skin anyway, and it's sort of sensitive. And so when you're using a liquid foundation or even sometimes a brush, it can kind of tug and irritate your skin while you're trying to cover up those things. So I just noticed with applying this, it's kind of like a cool breeze that puts your makeup on, and it's sort of rejuvenating rather than irritating. So not only is it hypoallergenic and non-comedogenic, doesn't clog your pores, it's also a little bit soothing while you're covering up all those things you don't want to see. Liquid foundation and powder makeup can be kind of irritating, but Belletto is more rejuvenating, and applying it gives you sort of a cool sensation, makes your skin feel really good while you're covering up those things that you really don't want to see. You would never get this kind of coverage from a liquid foundation without piling it on. So this makeup is very light and gives you the coverage. You can adjust the coverage, so where are the places where you don't need a lot, you don't have to use a lot. And even if you do need a little bit more coverage, it still feels very lightweight.
Well, when the Belletto makeup was applied to my skin, it felt really light and it felt like air. So my skin doesn't feel like icky and kind of clogged with the other makeup that I usually use, so it feels pretty good. Other makeups that I use, it's foundation, liquid foundation, and it usually makes my skin feel kind of oily, and it gives a little bit of a thick, dense feel to my skin. The Belletto airbrush makeup is just really light, and it feels like really refreshing actually. It kind of feels like my skin is being rejuvenated as the Belletto makeup is being applied. Belletto makeup is super easy to use, really convenient, and I definitely would use it every day. I'm definitely using my Belletto makeup every day. It's really easy to use. Looking at the Belletto makeup applied to my face today, there's a huge difference versus the makeup that I use on an everyday basis. This makeup is a lot lighter. It makes my skin glow. I look vibrant. I feel like I look so much better.
Oh my goodness, it felt like air when it was coming on. It was really light, had like a fluffiness to it, and it went on really, really nicely. It was actually really simple. It only took about 2 or 3 minutes to put on, and it's just one quick overage, and it was a whole new look. It was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought maybe my hand would get tired or it would be too heavy, but actually the device is really light too, so everything about it is convenient. I love that it's so quick to put on. When I use the Belletto airbrush, it only takes about 2 to 3 minutes to apply it on. But with other foundations, it can take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, and you have to use these brushes that you have to clean. It's too much work, but the Belletto airbrush is really easy. The Belletto airbrush is really easy. What I love about the Belletto airbrush makeup kit is that the colors are interchangeable. I can use this same makeup device for eyeshadow, for blush, for foundation, for my whole face. I really love that. Air precision is easy perfection. Air precision, easy perfection. Belletto Studio.
I think I could do this at home. I mean, it's quick, easy, a lot easier than the makeup I use, for sure. The airbrush makeup is definitely lighter, doesn't feel so heavy on my skin, and it distributes evenly. So, the Belletto makeup is hypoallergenic and unscented, and I have sensitive skin, so it definitely works better, and I don't have to use my fingers.
All right.
What I love about the Belletto makeup is that it goes on so consistently, and I don't even have to touch my skin with brushes or sponges. Since I've been using Belletto, I get compliments on my appearance. People tell me I look great. They don't say your makeup looks great. They just say you look great, and that's wonderful. Belletto is really great for covering up the roots that are growing out of my hair in between hair color treatments. And also I have thinning hair in the front, and it's amazing that it just covers up that thinning. It makes me feel like I have a lot more hair, and I love it. The makeup is great to cover up my roots growing out in between hair color treatments. I love it. Air Precision is easy perfection. Air Precision, easy perfection. Belletto Studio. Belletto Studio Airbrush Makeup.